The South Carolina Democratic primary is now less than 3 days away. Incredibly, the state of South Carolina plans to use the same electronic voting machines that malfunctioned just last Saturday in the Republican primary. Voters there were forced to use scraps of paper to cast their ballots. South Carolina election officials, well, they continue to defend that electronic voting system of theirs. But as Kitty Pilgrim now reports, an increasing number of states are giving up on electronic voting and assuring the integrity of their state's votes.
Colorado legislators today agreed to dump touchscreen electronic voting and go back to paper for the upcoming presidential elections.
It ensures a verifiable paper trail. It minimizes the possibility of technology failures that have caused Election Day problems in the past in Colorado.
The agreement requires legislation, but has bipartisan support.
My kids tell me that retro is in, so I guess sort of going back to the old-fashioned retro way of voting is what we're looking at. And sometimes just because something's old-fashioned doesn't mean it's wrong.
But in South Carolina, a different story. Burned once with malfunctioning machines in last Saturday's Republican primary, the state is still going to use the touchscreen machines without a paper trail in this Saturday's Democratic primary. South Carolina uses the same iVotronic machines that lost 18,000 votes in the Sarasota County, Florida congressional race in 2006. It's the same machine, experts say, flipped votes in Texas, Indiana, Pennsylvania, Florida, and South Carolina, also in that year.
It's time to investigate these companies that have been marketing a defective product across the United States, to hold them accountable for doing that, and to have jurisdictions all across the country recoup the millions of dollars of taxpayer money that's been spent on this defective product.
Florida will use paperless voting in its upcoming January 29th primary, and 5 other states, Delaware, Georgia, Kansas, New Jersey, and Tennessee, will either use all paperless or mostly paperless touchscreen voting on Super Tuesday, February 5th. Now, there's really no excuse for states to cling to the paperless electronic voting systems. A bill in Congress would pay for the change to a more secure paper ballot system if the states want to switch back. It's very clear that Colorado has made a tough decision, but one that is going to look very smart on Election Day. Lou?
And very responsible. And the reality is, just so no one thinks that because we are focusing on this, that we're some sort of Luddites on this issue, the issue is that these machines are not reliable to the degree they should be, and that with a paper trail, a verified paper system, there is, at least you're protecting the integrity of the system so that you can have a recount. People must understand, you can't have a recount without that.
That's exactly right. Anyone would love technology if it worked. These machines often malfunction.
Kitty, thank you very much, and we should salute the state of Colorado, their government, their legislature, and their governor for taking the responsible step. Kitty, thank you very much.